Front suspension's completely rebuilt. Everything was sandblasted, repainted. All new bushes, all new bearings, all new brake rotors, hubs, calipers, shoes. Sway bars pulled out, cleaned up. New condenser up inside on AC. Yeah, the pan's got a little bit of a dent to it. Now you'll notice in the link bar for the suspension, or for the steering going across in front of the oil pan, there's a hole in it. That's because the sloppy as heck hydraulic piston power steering has been removed from this car. Instead, it's using the Borgesen unit. People sell them under a bunch of different names, but it's much like a Camaro. The power steering is the rack box itself, the steering knuckle box. Right down here. You can see this power steering box is in here. Massive difference in how tight the suspension of the steering feels now. Runs off the power steering pump, works just fine. Had to move the shaft up. New rag joint. Here's a clutch slave cylinder, fill cylinder. Masters buried down there, down underneath the brake booster. Bit of a pain to put in because obviously you got to pull out the master, the booster. That's brand new. That's brand new. Pretty much everything's new. I did rebuild the wiper motor. Didn't do new there. New coil, obviously went with the Holley fuel injection throttle body, which is fantastic. You saw it in the startup video. The only giveaway, somebody looking at the engine compartment, is the fuel pressure gauge. Amazingly, the fuel pressure sender, the pump, is in the tank. It's the original configuration of the original pickup. So this is a dead end system. It's not a return system. But it's great. It makes it all look totally stock and clean. You'll notice a blue handle. That's so I can shut the water off completely, because the air-powered valves never completely turned off the water from going through the heater inside the passenger compartment. So you can shut the water off flow there. There's another blue handle down the bottom to shut off the other end of it. So you can bypass any extra heat in the summertime unless you want to use the AC, which does work fine. Works perfect. Aluminum radiator. I've never seen this car above 180 degrees yet, even when hard stomping. Don't know what else to tell you in here. Great shape. Again, all the suspension was completely rebuilt. All new shims, alignments, new shocks all the way around. Obviously all new belts, bushings, everything got torn out and stripped down, clean, repainted, fixed, repaired.